For David will do it, and I'm back working with my friends from Snyder Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. Check it out. Hey guys, we're on the campus of Snyder AC Plumbing and Electrical, and I've got my guy Kendall Yarbrough here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. He's gonna give us the skinny on AC stuff. So, first question, it's the most important probably. How do I make sure that my AC is pop rocking all year long?
Well, the best thing is going to be to do just to make sure it's well maintained. It's just like, taking care of your car. You're going to have the oil change, you're going to have the tires rotated. Air conditioning needs just a little bit of TLC just to make sure things are running the way they should.
All right, so what exactly is the job of the air filter and how does it keep everything running properly?
So the number one job of the air filter is to keep the equipment clean. It's also going to help filter out harmful allergens and things that would kind of negatively affect our respiratory system.
Interesting. So what kind of allergens, man? Like that are they preventing us from breathing in? That's really interesting.
I mean, depending on the type of filter you've got, they're going to catch pollens, they're going to catch household dust. The most common, the largest component of household dust is human skin flakes.
Whoa!
So, it's going to keep us from recirculating all of that.
Yeah, that's
pet
a good
dander,
idea.
Dirt, anything like that.
Yeah, because I really don't want to breathe in old skin.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm new to my home, right? And I have not been very attentive to my filter. What should I do? Like, is there anything that can be done, or am I already kind of in the weeds?
Well, you could be in the weeds. I'll just go and throw that out there. But most of the time, with just a maintenance, a routine maintenance where we clean your evaporator coils, we might have to pull and clean your blower as well. But even the dirt and dust, it gets past your filter, it gets through your coil, it gets past your blower, it's going to get in your ductwork. And before it blows out into the house, it's going to start to cake up in your ductwork.
What? Okay, so what does the cleaning process look like for this?
So depending on different types of ductwork, there are a few different types of air duct cleaning that we have. The most effective that we have is actually a brushing method. So we have a machine that we'll demonstrate here today that it actually has a brush that will rotate in the ductwork. It will scrub the ductwork while at the same time using a vacuum with a HEPA filter to pull that stuff out.
Okay, so like these things are kind of fragile, right? Or at least they seem so. So it can get in there and clean it really, really well without messing it up?
Absolutely. So this is a typical flex duct that are going to be in attics. Of course, this is a new shiny one. Most of them that are going to be in homes are going to be in a little more brittle state, a little more fragile. But they should be constructed of 3 different layers. There's the air duct on the inside, there's a layer of insulation around that, and then you have the silver heat barrier that should actually reflect that hot air in the attic. It should reflect that heat and keep the cold air cold.
Wow. Okay, so I have a little bit of a personal question. So with my air conditioner, when you pull the filter out and if you look up underneath it, it's like those silver weird looking wavy things, right? So what is that?
So that's your evaporator coil. That is that's actually where the magic happens.
Okay.
Your air conditioner doesn't make the air cold, it removes the heat. And so because of the thermodynamic processes inside that evaporator coil, it's actually absorbing the heat and then taking it outside through the refrigerant lines to be released in your outdoor unit.
Wow, really cool, man. I always love learning stuff, man. All right, so there's really only one thing left to do, right? And it's to get our hands dirty.
Well, hopefully not too dirty with new stuff here, but we're gonna learn the process.
I love it, let's go, man.
Awesome.
Kendall.
Yes, sir.
What am I doing, man?
You ready?
I'm ready to go.
Well, first off, like I said, there's a couple different types of air duct cleaning that we can do. With some of the older, more fragile types of ductwork, there is a different process, but most of the time we can get ducts clean with this machine.
Sweet.
And of course, you can feel the bristles here.
Yeah.
It's stiff enough to where it's going to knock any dirt, dust, and debris off the inside, but it's not so stiff that it's going to damage
so
most of the ductwork.
break things up in there.
And so what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how to work it first.
Sure.
First thing, we're going to hit the switch, and we're going to turn on the head.
Okay.
Just like that. It's going to start to spin.
Yep.
After we insert it in the duct,
then we'll
turn the brush on, and then we're going to hit the vacuum.
And suck all the bad stuff out.
Right. The idea is that as we're knocking that stuff off, we're not letting it sit there. We're going to go ahead and remove it. And like I said, in our machine, we have a HEPA filter, so it's not going to be recirculated into the living space.
Nice. Very cool. All right, let's do it. All right.
There you go.
Here we go, guys. Let's get to work.
There you go. Now I'm going to hold this. Typically, I'm going to be behind the wall here.
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and hit the brush. And then the vacuum. And I'll hold the remote. you just start feeding it. All right, and we'll also pull it back out a ways.
And voila, we're clean.
We are clean on this one.
Oh,
now, typically,
we have a whole house to do.
Typically, the house is going to have, you know, at least 10 of these. There could be as many as 20 or 30, depending on the size of the house.
Okay.
So this could be a lengthy process. Of course, while this is happening, we're taking the registers off. We're going to make sure they're good and clean before we put them back. We're going to make sure everything is taken care of. So
Right on, right on. All right, so Kendall, thank you very much, man.
No
I learned a
problem.
lot today.
I'm
Thanks
glad.
so much. Hey, and listen, if your ductwork needs some work, you know who to call. Don't wait around because you could be breathing in a lot of nasty stuff, and we don't want to deal with that. So, Kendall, thanks again, man. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
David.
it.
Have a good
All
one.
right. Yeah, you too.